Yeah, Mason and Ron to hang on to this lead. Ball comes in, it comes out, and it's cleared away by Tanga. And finally, the referee blows the whistle. The Stones have a 1-0 victory over Salisbury. My goodness, that was hard work.
That was hard work, Chris. Goodness me. Absolutely hanging on at the death there. Getting that ball up to halfway as often as they could, but it just kept coming back and coming back and coming back from Salisbury. And fair play to them. What a response to their 6-0 hammering by Maidenhead in midweek. They really did put on a performance for their fans, but it was TJ Bramble who got the winner for the Stones. His industry and work, I mean, it's 2 in 3 for him now, scoring at Dorking as well as scoring here this afternoon. And Maidstone just about worthy of that result here this afternoon. Really did persist. The first half, one to forget, but Stones did just put a bit more into it in that second half. Had a few chances, perhaps having a shot early on that he dragged back. I've got to say that Lexus Beeden in that second half, I know you complimented Fowler in the first half being to every ball, but I think Beeden managed to find extra balls out on that pitch and get into them in that second half. Absolute colossus, especially that last foray, last 5-10 minutes where they kept going so long, so often. We were saying they didn't have a plan B. They did eventually get lobbing it in the box once Taylor had come on. So many bookings, so many subs needed from both sides, but Maidstone just about getting over the...
It was one of those games where nothing was happening and it needed a bit of magic to open it up, and that's precisely what we got with that overhead kick from TJ Bramble.
Yeah, and again it was Beeden, it was the one who got the header down for Bramble, so it's probably between them two this evening, Beeden and Bramble for player of the match for Maidstone today, both contributing and getting the ball in the net between them, thank goodness, to give us that particular lead. And again, as I say, that first half was one of the worst we've seen here from purely footballing sense. There wasn't too much from either side, but Maidstone certainly, I think both sides would have had a flea in their ear, because I know we said at half-time Dutton went in quite late and had obviously already made that sub with Bray getting injured early on, only his second start of the season. But Maidstone, Cargbar had that chance near the end as well. Could have made it easy for themselves, like we were hoping for at Enfield at 1-0. What result is going to come along? It is 3 points. We were hoping for more from the Stones this afternoon, but 3 points is probably the very minimum that was expected, and we need the same again, and probably a better performance and scoreline in 7 days' time.
I think if we had got that second goal, we might have seen more of a performance from the Stones.
Yeah, it might well have been more.
They would have relaxed a bit, maybe.
But that's the trouble with only getting that one with 20 minutes to go, and that nervousness, if there had been one either side of half time, there might well have been a bit of time for the Stones to build and extend a lead. But as it was, Bramble did the business with the bicycle kick, and that's pretty much all that was needed in the end to just about get past a dogged Salisbury, who find themselves down there in the trouble zone still.
So 1-0 to Maidstone was the final score. We'll be back next week. We're here at we've got Bath are the visitors to the Gallagher Stadiums. Myself and Alex Del Valle will be doing that particular commentary. Myself and Nigel will have the pod and preview for you in midweek. I'm also here for the women's match. We're back at home after 4 weeks. The men were missing for 3 weeks from here until today after Chippenham 3 weeks ago. They're at home to Long Lane, 3:15 kick-off. Do get down here and see if they can get their 11th win from 12 this season. It has been a storming season for the women, and a storming result, frankly, for the men today, because it's 3 points, and that's literally all that matters. So I suppose from us too. That's pretty much it this afternoon. Thank you for listening. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage this afternoon. As I said, we'll be back here on Stones Live next Saturday afternoon from 2:40, and we'll be bringing you commentary of that one against Bath City. Until then, come on you Stones.